Shoulders, down and back. Release your belly. Sit up nice and straight. Off. Shoulders down and back. Nice deep breath in and let it out. Try that again. Breath in, fill your belly. Out. Turn your palms to the ceiling and we'll close our eyes and begin with an Om. Just take a couple of nice deep breaths. Filling your chest, your belly, and then as you squeeze the air out, draw the belly button back towards your spine. You're just pressing out just a little bit there. Belly. And with an Om, draw a nice slow breath down into the belly. Namaste. Good morning. Good morning, seniors. Look at everybody knocking on the doors. Come to the edge of our chair. We'll take some nice deep breaths. We'll use the arms as we reach them out and up. And out and down as reach to the back of our chair. So you're sitting on the edge. And so we the inhale, reaching back and opening your chest. And the exhale will draw the hands in front, down through the spine. Even tuck your chin down. So we're inhaling and reaching back, opening, and exhaling, rounding forward, back and forth to your own. Inhaling and exhaling. And work with your breath. There's this place just before you let release, before you let the breath go. Inhale. Then again, you exhale before you take the breath in. That little space where there's nothing needed. You have everything that you need to expand out. All right, so let's move back in our chair. One hand hold the underside of your chair with the other arm draw it right up next to your ear, and we'll use the breath to move from side to side. Inhaling, reaching, extending, and exhaling. The weight is moving from one sit bone. Draw the belly in and round down. Sit bones. Next time you come up again, we'll release the arm out now. To the other side. Arm up next to your ear, and we'll use the breath. Reaching shoulders and exhaling over. What I said about that space of breath. Inhale, or letting the breath out. And just before you exhale, draw the breath. Okay, both arms down, and let's move to the front chair. Use our breath to fill the belly, and then on the exhale, we'll glide down towards your ankle. And that. Deep breath, nice and low. And exhaling down. And when you inhale, draw. So use your breath so we can slow it down. Up, down, very slowly. You're up a little, whatever works for you. And let's move forward and down one last time. This time we'll hold for. And then as you inhale, come back. And we'll stay up. Yoga is all about moving the spine in every way. Forward and back, side to side, and twisting. So I've got a twist. Just take the right hand and reach it back to your chair. So if your shoulder feels okay, maybe you can reach up to the top of your chair. If there's too much tension here, you can bring it halfway down or even all the way down. Let's start with our hands on our thigh. We'll take the left hand and bring it over to the, then we'll reach this hand back. As you inhale, lift and twist. Release and come forward. And we'll take the right hand over to the left knee, and then the left hand reaches back. Lift up the crown of your head, sit nice and tall. Breathe into your twist. You're ready. Forward. And exhale forward. Inhaling, walking your hands up and the center. Hold your breath. Hold. And walk our feet nice and wide. We'll come down onto our elbows and find yourself somewhere in the center. Elbows under knees. We're going to use the breath, inhaling, reaching your heart forward, just like the cat and the cow. Then exhaling, grounding, even drop your chin, chest. Inhaling, lifting your heart, beautiful. And exhaling and rounding. So it's your own breath. Move in our cat and cow. The next time you round through the spine, release the hands, heels of your hands where the elbows were, and gently walk Move forward to the edge of your chair and we'll straighten one leg. And add a reach as you reach to the ankle. Use your in-breath to come up. And your exhale to reach. That other foot and leg be slack. Make sure you're pressing the foot into the mat. Next time you reach to the ankle, we'll hold for a breath. And the next time you inhale the breath, and walk. Okay, other leg, stretch it forward. Use the breath to reach to the ankle. As the opposite foot into the mat, it's your stability. And you exhale and reach to the ankle, hold for a breath. And the next inhale draws you up. And do a little open close. Open. Coming back to center, we'll take the right knee to our chest. Left knee. Knee on the floor. Let's stretch both legs out. Bump in the knee. Go a little safer. And as you exhale, the next breath will reach to the end. Inhale and gently back. Knees and those. In our mountain pose. So just take a moment to kind of set yourself up. And your feet and your legs. Looking up and out your center and your shoulders down. Take a breath here on the mountain pose as you put your fingers. Easy knees. Same time, up to the crown of your head. As tall as you can be. And exhale the breath and we'll move from the hip and come down, halfway down. Halfway. So nice straight legs, nice straight arms. The next time you exhale the breath, ease up on the knees and allow the head forward. And just hold for a breath here. Next time you inhale, come back to half forward. And then nice deep bend in the knees. We'll transfer the hands. Thighs, and we'll stand up. Okay. We'll start with a little more. And we're going to use our chair. This. So you're inhaling, shoulders back, nice wide chest. And then exhaling, half forward bend, right? Easy elbow. Inhaling. You can put your hands on your hips. Let's do that. So nice open chest, straight leg, and exhaling, come forward. Easy elbow. So as slow or as fast as it feels right for you. Again, remember we move the spine to the back, side to side, and twist. So we're working on our forward, moving our spine. And the next time you come forward, hold and stay in the and inhale, close, and we'll move the side of our the mountain pose and all of what that means. We'll take a breath and open our feet nice and wide. Down and down. So one hand on your thigh, other arm right up next to your ear. So we're going to use the breath. Open one side, doesn't matter, we'll get to both. So you're inhaling up, reaching and exhaling over. And the next time you come up, release the arm to the side. Now let's walk the feet together so that we can come back. Breath in between. Then we'll open our feet again. Switch it up. Opposite arm and hand down by the side, the other arm right up next to your ear. And exhale to open. Inhale to reach up, nice and straight and tall. Spine side to side. And you inhale, shoulders and arm up. Exhale the arm out and down and walk those feet together. Okay, let's come and face our chair. And shoulders up, back and down. This time we'll inhale the arms out and up. Even peek up there. Your neck feels okay. And as you exhale, move from the hips and come forward. Half forward bend here. So check out your feet. Are they in mountain or are they wider? And just kind of even them out, hip width apart. And we're going to take one hand, this is my left hand, and place it in the center of your chair seat. Open your fingers nice and wide. The opposite arm is going to hang by the side of the chair. And we're going to use it, our breath, to draw the arm out and up. And notice what happens to your legs. Maybe you have one knee bend. That's okay. So work with that. Bring it halfway up and then down. Try to keep those legs straight, but then it might limit the amount of space you can open. Let your legs do it in routine. And let's bring both hands onto the seat of the chair. Hold for a breath. And we'll place the opposite hand to the center of the chair. Lots of space between the fingers. And the other arm is hanging on your side. Inhale it up and open to the side. Reach it. See what happens to your legs and your knees. And the next time the hands come down, both hands to the seat of your chair will hold. Up in. On your next exhale, walk the hands to the edge of your chair. We'll walk the feet into downward dog. Inhale and lift the chest as you walk your feet back to forward bend. Then into downward dog. So just move with your breath. In and out. The next time you log back into the forward bend pose, hold for a breath. And on your exhale, bend your knees. And take your hands from your chair just above the knees and we'll press the feet into the ceiling. I just thought of something I may have missed, but I didn't. That's good. So let's stand in mountain and we'll take a nice breath. Really nice and low. Fill it up with a glass of water. Starts at the bottom. Going all the way up to the top of your chest. Without it, squeeze the belly. Okay. Let's turn the chair around so the seat is looking away. We'll stand behind you. Get in that mountain. Fill your belly with breath as you exhale the breath back into the dog. A little easier, this one is because the chair is higher. So use the inhale to walk back into your mountain. And exhale to walk into your downward dog. Inhaling mountain. Let's hold the downward dog for breath. As you inhale the next breath, come back into a standing mountain. Take a look at your feet and make sure they're hip width apart. We're going to keep one foot forward and let's step the right foot back. We'll be all on the same side. Right foot back, left foot forward. You can get the toes all the way up to the back legs of your chair. If you have to move your chair, legs are straight. Come forward. Draw your forearms onto the top of the chair. This nice stretch you're getting. Make the muscles of your legs work by lifting your kneecap. Feel that. Tighten those quadriceps. Squeeze. It'll ease off. And the standing and walk feet together. Okay, standing and mounted. Your toes are almost all the way up to the back legs of the chair. This time, forward. Exhale the breath from your hips and just allow the forearm to set forth by tightening them in the kneecap. Standing, then walk. Again, and we'll step it. And hips are forward. You're going to use the breath in and out of the arms and up. And the front knee bends. Inhale and straighten the legs. Exhale. And release the arms. So let's do that a few times. Let's do it 3 times. So. And inhale the breath. And exhale, wide legs. Shoulders up and back. Now we're going to inhale the arms out. And as you exhale, you're going to draw the torso to the side. I have my left hand in the front, right hand in the back. And breathe. Inhaling, arms up and hips forward. And exhaling, bend the knee. Inhaling, straight legs and arms. Breath after that. Down and back, we're in mountain. Left foot back. Arms down by your side, legs are nice and straight. Back legs of your chair. We'll use our breath. Here we go. Mountain. And 2. And 3. This last one. Nice deep breath in. This time, right hand in the front, left hand in the back, torso to the side. Exhale it up, hips forward. And straighten the legs. Exhale the arms down, walk the feet together. Walk. Breath in the belly will walk down. Breath in downward dog. In and out. You're ready, drawing the breath in. Breath in, let it out. yourself up. Lots of space between the fingers. Knees under hips. And let's move in the cat and cow. So cow brings the heart forward. And cat round. Heart forward. Use your own breath. Rounding into the cat and let the head hang. The next time you move into cow, your heart forward. Hold for a breath. The next time you move into your cat, and the next time you exhale your breath, press back into child's pose. You have some options in child's pose. Reach the arms forward. Support your forehead. Or you can reach all the way back towards your feet. Breathe and shine. Pose. And on your next inhale, you can come into the rock pose, a high kneel. Place our hands on our hips here and hug. That's a great idea. Full support. And you flatten the top of the foot, yeah. Plantar fasciitis. Yeah. Like a hammer toe. Yeah. Very common. Let's take our shoulders up, down, and back. Hands on hips, thumbs in the back. We're just going to press our hips forward. Now this is going to make your knees kind of press down a little harder into this. And then move mindfully. Come into mountain pose. Bent at your knees. Try it again. Down and press forward. Lift your heart. And release the other. Go back into hands and knees. And we'll stretch back the right leg and foot. Roll your toes under and press through the heel. Feel a nice stretch in the right leg. And breathe into it. And go to the other side. Left leg, stretch it out. You're gonna lift the right hand, and then the left hand. Now, whether or not you look up there is going to depend on the flexibility of your neck, which only you know. Left and right. Here. Once more on each side. And coming back down to hands and knees, and we'll hold for let's stretch away the right leg again. Come and draw the toes underneath. This time we're going to take the left arm right next to your ear. Breathe. And when you're ready, see if you can lift the toes of the right foot into this cat balance. Bend the elbow, bend the knee, and press back into child. Inhaling back into hands and knees. When you're ready, let's stretch the left leg away. Roll the toes under, press through the heel. This time, right arm right next to your ear. Breathe, and when you're ready, lift the toes and stretch. Inhale, bend the elbow, bend the knee, and press back. Child's pose. When you're ready, back up. Pose or the hind. Down and back. The hips forward again as you heart. And exhale into neutral. And shoulders up, back. And release into neutral. And we'll come all the way back down into hands. Okay, set yourself up in hands and knees and breathe. Belly nice and deep. You can flatten the back into a table pose, so not cat, and rather the cow with your heart forward, not the cat with your spine rounding, but a nice flat table. And from here, we're going to look around your toes on the right, but don't move your hips. Come to center and just look straight, strong, and stable as you look from side to side. The spine from side. On your next exhale, come to the center. When you're ready, press back to child's pose. I'm going to support my forehead here. And when you're ready, we'll ease up into the seated position. I'm sorry, I'm putting my back to you. Okay. There's something about this pose that you watch somebody do it, you wouldn't think, much of it was any effort. You're in it and you're trying to maintain this kind of this tall spine, chest, your legs extended. You can feel what's happening. And press through the heels of your feet and press down on your big toes. It's a big thing in yoga. Pad of your big toe is a place of stability when you're in a mountain pose. Pad of the big toes. They mean, this pad, not the pad of the actual toe. Kind of like the base of the toe. Pretending that there's a wall in front of you when you're pressing into it. Let's bend the right knee and bring the soul high. If you can maintain your hips here, and if you've got this knee that's way up here, that's okay as long as you're not in pain. So if you are in pain and you want to take the intensity, you just draw your foot. Let's see what works. We're looking to make a connection with our belly to our thighs, not necessarily get into the toes. I like to place a hand on either side of the knee and then just look at your big toe. You draw your belly down towards the thighs and opening at the same time here. Really nice. Let's ease it up and draw the knee in and press it forward. So a modification to that pose, into the next. Do this. The thigh. Supported. Funny how some poses are just other poses. Your back or seated or. Okay, here we are, stick pose. Then the left knee so into the thigh. Maintain this nice tall spine. And from your hip like a hinge, place a hand on either side of the knee and your gaze can be your toes. And breathing. Ease up in and stretch it away. The legs even make your feet like rubber. A lot of instructors will have you place a block right next to your foot. You have something to press into. Let's open our heels. Again, we're looking to maintain this nice tall spine. Movement to me. Doesn't matter how wide your feet are, just see if you can ground down. Sit bones, and we'll place a couple of hands in the center. In the back of the neck. Hand on each side of the right leg. Knees and toes. Coming back to center and then to the left. Come up and back, and we'll bend the knees. Modification. So this pose is on your back. You can even hold your toes like the dead bug. Just do that. Dead bug. Baby, happy baby. Breathe into your belly. Knees together. Stretch the legs away. Wow. And we'll come all the way down onto our back. Okay. Lying posture here. I want your chest to be nice and open, so you're flattening out shoulder blades. Want our low back supported, so we ground down. The knees bent. Floor kind of help ground the lower back. Spine or two arcs like that. It's a nice balance. Maybe like there's no exactly look. So imagine trying to create no space in your spine. You make flat the middle of your back. You don't pull to the top of this sacrum bone. Then if you let the effort go, curve in your now we're just going to take right knee to our chest, then lay long. The chest, extend the right leg long. Release the left knee, both knees, chest will rock from side to side. And then you can walk your hands up with your pointer fingers. Hook your big toes. Bend in the knee. Don't get your fingers. And you still can't make it happen. You can hang on to the edges, you know, kind of the your pants leg, hold on to ankles. When you release the leg. So check in with your low back and see if you can extend your legs nice and flat. That might not work for you today. And in your head, so you can drop your chin a bit toward your chest, open up the back of your neck. And flatten out the shoulder blades. and then the other. Fine, you need to bend your knee, lift, and extend, bending your low back. 4. What's called a progressive relaxation. And using it. Passing down the length of your arms. The legs. And you're ready to come back. Moving from the outside in. Going forward. Set yourself up into easy sitting pose. So notice your ankles and see if you can switch it up. Put out in front. This whole spine will take the shoulders up and back and breathe into the belly. Roll those palms outside up towards the ceiling. This is called Chin Mudra. So your big self connecting to your little self, right? And connecting to you stretch all the other fingers away and then just kind of like. Oh, really? Yeah, it's common. And they do this too. So, passive. Let's Om. So take a couple of deep breaths into your belly, like getting ready. You're ready to draw the breath in for all. Better on Jolly. Yeah, you gotta stay busy. That's awesome. All right, so let's get started. Yeah, you gotta stay busy. I'm a busy person too. I like to stay busy. I need to stay busy, or else I'll just slump in front of the TV and have to. Right. Okay, let's move to the front of our chairs. Take your shoulders down and back and then out and up. Nice and then let it out. And look. And last. Hands. Do something with wait for half hour. I know, it's crazy. Yeah, it's always full. Especially in the winter. Interlace the fingers and we'll press. We'll lift it up over our head, bend your elbows. Together your feet and your thumbs. Tight, those shoulders get tight. They'll make little circles around your head. We'll stop the middle and go the opposite direction. And we'll press, release, and raise your fingers. Play the piano. Play the piano. Then we'll press them out in front, press through the heels of your hands. So space between your fingers. Then press diagonally away, so across. Also space between your fingers, and then we'll press up. Breathing. And we'll press down. Back to the center, out in front. And then we'll make big fists. And we'll round and round, doing like the round and round. I want to do this for some reason. I'm like, I want to do this. So let's make circles. Stop. And let go of the shape. Let's do something for the shoulders. So we'll take the shoulders up, down, and back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And release the effort down and back. And squeeze the shoulder blades. Right? Nice open chest when that happens. And up, down, and back. And squeeze. Very nice. We're going to imagine that we have weights in our hands. Imagine that you've got, 1 pound, 2 pounds. So you have a little space there for the weight. And then we're just going to do bicep curls. So create your own tension. If it's a little heavier, right, it would be harder to lift. Lifting it through water or sand. used to do weights. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Okay, so here, yeah, definitely should be building muscle after 50. So we'll lift up and press. I mean, at any age, right? Age, your muscle is kind of, you're losing it. Imagine you're pressing up through rice, water. Oh, feel that resistance. One time. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and down by your side. So now we'll hold our weights and we're going up and under. Okay. Two more. 3, 2, down by your side, shake it out. Hold your weights and we're going out to the side of the shoulder height. Three, 2, and chest press. They're out here, your elbows in front of your heart, and then we open to the side. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Three, 2, and 1. Oh. Think of any more. Oh, I know. So we'll go up, in, out, and down. It's a row. It's like a row. Yeah. Okay, but I'll screw it up. So we'll go up, out, back, and down. It's a row. Imagine yourself, rowing. So 3, 2, and shake those hands, we'll shake those arms. All right, let's move down into our hips. And we'll come to the edge of your chair if you're not already there. And then we'll walk the feet tight. Let's stretch one leg forward, and the other knee is bent. Bring the foot on the floor and stretch the opposite leg, stretch it out. And feet on the floor. Ankles under your knees, very nice. Just come down on your elbows and drop your chest in the center. And we're going to do a cat and cow. So how to do this is to just bring your heart forward. Your chin, keep it nice and open in the back. And then as you exhale, we're going to round. Try to keep your arms where they are. And then just round through your spine. So inhaling to the cow pose, right? This is like cat and cow. Then round. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. So 3, 2, and last. And take your hands where your elbows were, and we'll walk the feet together. Come to the edge of your chair so that we can stretch one leg out. I'm going to put some space between my heels and just make your feet like rubber. And feet on the floor. Yeah. Hands on our knees. Let's do a little open close. Chair. In a mountain. So your feet, a little bit of space between them, or you're standing up nice and straight and tall, right? Take the shoulders up, back and down. I apologize if I'm have my back to you. Okay. So let's just use the chair in case we need to balance, and we'll lift up on the rock. Remember this one? Just gonna rock back and forth. Your feet coming down. And last one, see if you can hold it up there. Oop, oop. If you can hold it for a breath. And so this is a good one to do when you're standing in front of your sink. Okay, moving a little bit. Begin by standing behind the chair, and we'll use the exhale to walk away. Down. Now, typically your knees would be straight and your arms would be straight. Bend in the knee, bend in the knee. As you inhale, lift the chest. And breath to walk back into mountain. Use your exhale to walk back. God. Bend the knees. Go back the elbow. Inhale, walking back into mountain. And exhale, walking back into downward dog. Let's walk back into mountain and we'll stay in mountain. Okay, so standing behind our chair in mountain, you can have your fingers on the top of the chair. We're just going to kick back your heels towards your bottom. I like to place my hands on my hips to do this. I'm going to stand to the side. You see? The chair's there. Then we'll come back into mountain and hold forward. Breath in. And let's breath in. Okay. So standing behind the chair in the mountain pose, I'm going to do some stepping out to the side. Go out, toes out to the side and in front. Just toes stepping. That's it. You can even hold on to your chair. Right? Breathing, toe, toe. Then come back to the center in mountain and we'll hold for a breath. Easy knees, nice to in. Okay, hands on hips. Let's do heel. Have to bend the opposite knee to be able to do this. breathing. Do one more on each side, and then we'll come back to mountain. Back, let's hold. Okay, let's widen our feet a bit. Just gonna put hands on the hips, go side to side. You're too wide. Just. Then we'll make some circles. So pressing back and then forward, then all the clicks and cracks. And then we'll come to the center and go here. And loosen up those hips. And back to center, we'll walk the feet together in mountain. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to put it to the side, so it's there in case I need it. It's not in your way. Yeah, so move your chair to the side. Perfect. Okay, so the chair's there. Reach out and touch it. So it's within reach if you need it. So with our hands on our hips, we're going to step the right foot forward and the left foot back. So I've got a good 1.5 feet from my front heel to my back toes. Hands on hips, we're just going to, I feel like I'm too far away. Just start by shifting the weight from the front to the back. Then you'll know. Far away or too close. Your body knows exactly what to do. You don't have to plan to do anything. It just does it. By lifting a little bit up. Get on our balance today. Get on our dynamic balance. So balance while you're moving. We're going to add in the back foot. So lift and lift. I mean, the tiniest bit. It can be just millimeters. It doesn't have to be real high. Keep breathing. Breathe. And come to center and we'll walk the feet together. Open your feet and we'll go from side to side. Doing okay? All right, so alongside the chair, step forward with your foot and left foot back. Right foot to the right foot back. Okay, right foot back, left foot forward. Hands on our hips, and we're just going to shift weight. So no lifting. Not yet. We're just getting ready. We're just getting into our. The only thing that's lifting is your heel when you come forward and your toes when you go back. So now we'll add the lift, just the front. Feel everything the whole way through. And let's add the back foot. A little lift, lift. Halfway there. Three, two, one, and feet together. Mountain, and we'll just take a nice deep breath to the side and nice deep breath in. Another one like that. All the way up and let it go. And last one. Okay. So I'm going to face forward just for the camera's sake. We're going to do a tree pose. So you've got your chair and arms at an arm's length if you need it. We're going to bring our feet together. So big toes side by side. You can squeeze your knees together. If you're like me, you can squeeze your thighs together. They're pretty meaty, so it's easy for me. So you're squeezing all that together. Take your shoulders down and back. Nice open chest. So this is a balance pose, essentially, where we're making smaller our base of support, right? Usually we have our feet hip width apart. Now we're bringing them together, and this area that we're balancing on is smaller. That feels like. Ankles together, knees together, arms down by your side. Get ready to go the other side. So coming up on the toe, the left foot, we're walking it into the ankle of the right. Pull the belly in nice and tight, shoulders back and down. Got your chair, and do a half namaste. And challenge yourself a bit without your chair. Do a namaste, tree pose. Vrikshasana. And feet together, release the arms. And we'll try just a foot lift here. Round down as you breathe out into your feel nice strong legs, and always keep a little bit of a bend in the knees rather than pressing them back. Take a nice deep breath in. Then as you exhale the breath, think about transferring all of the weight onto the left side. So heavy on the left, very light on the right. Next breath in, we're going to lift the foot, come up onto the toe, and then lift it right up at height level. Got your chair there if you need it, and I needed it. And release it down, feet together. Didn't notice because I was managing my own balance. How was it? Good. Feet together, knees together. Let's hold that. Okay, a breath in, and as you exhale, really ground down on the whole right side. Imagine that your right leg is grounded down into the earth. Nice flat foot, grounded foot. Light on the left. Next time you inhale, come up onto the toe. Then when you're ready, press into the opposite foot. Round down and inhale up. Left foot at the height of your hip. Palms firmly. Okay. And release when you're ready. Feet together, knees together. Okay, bringing the chair to the front of the mat. Sometimes balance pose can bring tension into our back. It's nice to give a nice stretch. When you're ready, inhale and with the chest back. Good. Back into mountain. Okay, let's sit back here. Balance is so important. Yeah, it's tricky. They say that it's almost your mind. So in your mind, you're saying, "Oh no, I can't do this." You're having a little of a moment. Yeah. So if you can kind of calm that down and go with your breath, you'll have a better chance of physically balancing. Isn't that funny? It happens a lot in your brain, in the things that you say to yourself. So next time you try it, just listen to the thoughts that are happening, you know? Okay, let's come forward in our chair with our feet rounded down. We'll sit up nice and straight and tall. We'll begin with a breath in. And as you exhale the breath, just reach down towards your ankles. And as you inhale the next breath, the hands up and back. Let's try it again. Breath in. And walk them down. Then as you start to inhale, walk it back. Using breath to breathe. Once more, exhaling over and down. And inhaling up and back. Sit back in our chair and we'll extend that right leg forward. Try not to sit back in your chair so you can support your own spine. Very tempting to let the chair do the work, but you want to use your abdomen, your core muscles to do the work. Let's do a little point and flex. 3, 2. Other side, stretch it out, press through the heel. Do some pointed flex. 3. Back to the right leg, we'll stretch it out. This time big circles, round and round. And 3 more. Other side, big circles. Oh, we didn't go to the other side. Oh. I'm not paying attention. Okay, I'll go back to the right. See if you can remember which side you did and which side you didn't. We have this tendency to go in one direction. Yeah. If you find the one that's a little more difficult, that's probably the one that you need to do. It's funny, I read a really interesting book a couple of months ago, leg, opposite side. It's called The Pleasure Trap. The Pleasure Trap. If you ever get a chance, to read that book, it's a wonderful book and it gives you a whole new insight into the way that we think, right? Let's do both legs. I'll tell you just quickly what it's about, point and flex. It's about this DNA that's just carried over in us from circles towards each other, add the hands. From when life, was not easy, right? And the other direction. So our bodies and our minds are designed to get the most benefit with the least amount of effort. Okay, so that was the difference between surviving and not surviving, right? Getting the nutrients you need with the least effort. This kind of DNA code is still within us. So if you're walking into Walmart and one door is open and one is closed, they're both entrances, where are you going to go? You're going to go to the open. Because our body is designed, and our brain and our DNA, to get the most with the least effort. And, colorful food, like, lollipops and chocolate, things that are colorful, marketing to children is really colorful with cartoons. We're designed, our brain, to get the most calories, eat the best food, and think of it, vegetables and fruit are very colorful. Meat is not. So when we see colors like a pretty cake, it tricks our mind. We're very drawn to it. And this old way of thinking doesn't serve us well in this environment, right? Because usually the things with lots of color are cakes and cookies and things that we really shouldn't have. And we're designed to do the least amount of effort. So we're really in this kind of funny way. It's just interesting. Yeah, so come back in your chair. If I'm aware of it, I will. Stretch out right leg and then right. That's funny. It's really eye-opening. And yes, of course, right? Left leg, left arm. Yeah. And right leg, right arm. Let's at a reach. Left leg, that's okay. Left arm. And at a reach. And right leg and left arm, so we'll do a diagonal. And at a reach. And left leg, right arm. And at a reach. Okay, let's do both legs. And both arms. I'm not going to do a reach here because for the sake of your back, I won't do that. And then move to the end of our chair and take your right knee into your chest. I mean, our whole culture is designed around convenience, right? And how to get what we want quickly. Not necessarily what we need, but what we want. Kind of a funny time, to be alive. So a little open, close, open, close. We'll draw the knees up and stretch the right leg and we'll add it. And the left leg, stretch it out and add it. And then stretch both legs out, a little bump in the knee, and we'll add her. Use the inhale to draw yourself back up. And the exhale to go forward. So let's do it a few times to your own breath. Going back. And exhaling forward. Okay, so the next time you move forward and down, stay for a breath. And the next inhale, just guide up and over and back to seated. Let's do a twist. So let's sit to the side on your chair. It's a little tricky here because you have this leg of the chair in your way, but see if you can drag your feet down with a little space between them, like you're putting. We'll begin by sitting up nice and straight and tall, and then we're going to twist the torso towards the back of your chair. See if you can take the back of your chair 10 and 2 right on that steering wheel. 10 and 2. Try to keep the shoulders down. Bring it down. And you're going to use hand to twist you into this position. Right. Breath. And we'll come forward. And we'll use our breath to go in and out. Begin by taking a breath in. And as you exhale, twist to the back. As you breathe in, allow yourself to come out of the twist a little bit. And as you exhale, come in. So using your breath. Inhale, the chest and the belly get big, so it takes you away from the back of the chair. But as you release the breath, twist a little further. And release the effort. Let's switch. I'm going to move my chair. All you have to do is just go to the other side. I just always want to be facing the camera. So some space between the feet. Sit up nice and straight and tall, and just twist the torso. Hold on to your chair 10 and 2. Then release the effort and come forward. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Use the breath. So we're going to inhale. Fill your belly and chest with breath. And as you exhale, twist the torso towards the back of your chair. Hold on to the chair. 10 and 2. Feel as you breathe in, you almost come out of the twist. And then as you the breath out, you almost twist a little. Use your breath. The next time you inhale, come forward and sit in here. Let's do another twist. So we'll begin with some space between our feet and we'll sit up nice and straight and tall. So we're going to take the left hand all the way over to your right knee, right. Then lift your arm up at shoulder height here. You're going to reach it as you inhale, and then as you exhale, we'll close the hands together. Okay? Here we go. We'll do 5 on each side. And last one. Center and hold for a breath. It's important. Center. You can feel one arm stretched, maybe one leg or hip stretched. Definitely feel the imbalance, right? Take the right arm over to the left knee and then the left hand on top. Again, we'll lift it up at shoulder height and reach back. Notice how if you press your hand into the side of the knee, you can almost open a little deeper, right? Exhale and close the hands together. Inhale and so use the inhale to reach and the exhale to close. More. And one last one. Hands together, hands on knees. Let's start with a breath. We'll gently release the hands down towards the ankle, let your head hang. When you're ready, start to walk it up and back. Then, right knee into your chest, and give it a little squeeze. And left knee into your chest. And stretch those legs out in front. Space between the feet. And we'll make the leg rubber. Untie. Then feet on the floor. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Open the knees, sit up nice and straight and tall, soft belly. Nice deep breath in. Together. Last one, right leg, stretch it out and at a reach. Heel it up and back, and left leg, stretch it out. And feet on the floor. Let's sit back in our chair this time. And settle down into the back of the chair. Let's turn the palms up to the ceiling and we'll close our eyes. Do a couple minutes here of letting it go, right? Start in your face and relax the muscles around your eyes. And then in your mouth, see if you can let the tension go. A good place for your tongue is to touch the back of your top teeth. And see if you can just let it go. Any tension in your jaw, see if you can release. And down into your shoulders. Down the length of your arms, into your hands and fingers. Soften everything and let it go. Down into your chest and belly. The places that hold a lot of tension. Down into your hips and thighs. And just breathe a nice deep breath and let the tension go. Length of your shins and calves into your feet and toes. As you draw the breath in, you're filling up your body all the way up to the top of your head and all the way down to the bottom of your toes. Then as you release the body, imagine that you're just a balloon deflating, letting it go.